Hello, Leah. Hope you are doing well. This is Taylor doing your discussion board reply for discussion post 4, the second to last week of class. Hope you are hanging in there, doing well, staying safe with all these craziness going on in the world. But I'm going to jump right in. I thoroughly enjoyed your discussion post, talking about internal and external locus of control. That is something that I think is kind of something that is it's weird. I feel like it's this dichotomy of like it's something that's talked about a lot and also something that's not, of like, what are the things that, as you said, with young people, like what do they feel like they can control and what do they can't. And from my perspective, as someone that wants to work with children specifically, not necessarily teens, but children, but anyone under the age of 18, children, is that so much of their life is so much out of their control. That where they live, who they live with, what they do on a day-to-day basis, maybe what they listen to, what they watch, what they get to wear. Like, so much of it is decided for them. Where they go to school, sometimes even when you're in school, your friends are decided for you, who you sit next to, who you whatever. So I think this kind of concept of like, where do they feel the most in control, is very interesting, and I think something that can be useful. Something I was looking up, some things about external and internal locus of control, and something I found was that internal is like the phrase people use are like, I get what I deserve, and external is I never get what I deserve. And I think in a way, people could say, "Oh, I get what I deserve because it's all what you put into it." That's probably a good thing. External, I never get what I deserve. That's such a kind of cynical way of looking at life or whatever the situation is or whatever happened to you. But I feel like an internal way of saying, I get what I deserve because I'm bad or because whatever. Teenagers or children can kind of think that way. I'm put in this situation of, my parents being drug addicts, or me being molested or something like this. I because all this happened to me because I get what I deserve. And that's a terrible way of looking at it. And so I feel like internal and external, you can kind of go about it in similar but different ways. I love how you were saying, with internal, you can go about it this way, with external, you can go about it. But I wonder if you could even like use both of them for each of the ways, like using ways for individuals to feel empowered, to try and achieve positive outcomes, like you were saying. I wonder if you could use that for internal and external. I don't. In my opinion, I kind of feel kids, regardless of whether they have that internal or external, they do need to feel empowered. They do need to know that, if they're, and if they, unless they're making their own decisions of their own, some of it may be out of their control. Some of the trauma that they experience, or some of the, some of the things, the reasons why they got to where they are just so much out of their control. So, I just wanted to kind of add to that discussion. I think it's an interesting one, and one that we can, like you said, as human service workers, we can kind of face as a daily challenge. And as someone that, for me at least, wants to work with young people, it can be difficult to help those that are somewhat, kind of destroying their life, but also, it's difficult even to help people that have come from bad situations as well, and to try and kind of help them get out of, I deserve that, the quote unquote, I deserve this. So anyway, just wanted to give my two cents. Hope that provided some interesting discussion. I hope I get to see you in another class soon. We've been kind of going at the same pace here, so hope you are doing well and staying safe, and I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much. Bye.